She's on the rise. She's got the tea from day till night, discussing music, news, and so much more. You gotta listen to what she's got in store. It's Keke's song.
Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Kiki's Talk. Today, we are mixing two important topics: our kids' first day back to school and how we as parents keep our skin glowing and hydrated, even through the hustle, because that is important, right? Me being a busy mom, I know how that can be, right? To, trying to rush and get yourself ready, get your kids ready, and then, take them to school. Some parents, their kids catch the bus. However, whatever transition you go through, because everyone's routines and transitions of getting their kids to school is different, right? Some kids take the bus, some kids walk. Um, Whatever the transition is, the whole point behind all of it is we're trying to multitask and get everyone ready, however that may be. All right, so I get it and I understand it. All right, so that the first day back can feel like a marathon. So packing lunches, making sure clothes are ready, getting those first day photos. And by the time you have dropped the kids off, sometimes your skin feels like as tired as you do. I get it. All right. So that's where my Radiance Rescue Moisture Cream comes in. This cream is packed with jojoba oil, vitamin C, B3, and E. It's specially made for sensitive skin. So while you are rescuing your kids from those first day jitters, this cream is rescuing your skin from dryness, dullness, and irritation. It's like giving your face a sip of water and a boost of confidence at the same time, all right? So think about it. Just like our kids need that confidence walking into school on day one, we need the same energy stepping into our day. When your skin looks healthy and radiant, you feel more ready to tackle car lines, after school snacks, homework, and everything in between. So, whether you are a mom, an auntie, or a grandmother, celebrating those first day smiles, don't forget to treat yourself too. Radiance Rescue is here to keep you glowing, because self-care doesn't stop just because school's back in session. And I want to take the time to show you, okay? So this is how it looks here in the jar. So if when anytime anyone wants to purchase this from me, this is how it will look. It will be in a jar like this, like so. Now, for my customers and clients, you guys, I know you probably have seen this. You see me with it. And the only reason why you see me with this is because it's easy peasy for me. It's my demo. All right, so anyone that wants to try it before buying, because I'm all about making sure I have all my products where people can test my product, right? So anytime you're testing any of my products, I am going to make sure it's easy peasy, right? I'm trying to make sure it's not going to be a difficult process. And what I mean by that is it being in this type of jar, which is where I honestly have this is where I keep my body washes in. It's like this, all right? So it keeps me from having to have, people dipping their hands, since it's in a jar like this. I'm all about sanitary, keeping things sanitized, keeping things where you don't have to worry about everyone, putting their hands in the same jar. So to keep and to avoid all of that, I have it in this, so no one has to touch or have to worry about germs or anything in that nature. So I just can pour it on someone's hand or their arm or wherever they want me to, have pour it at, all right, and just a small amount, just for them to test it, to kind of get a feel to see how they like it, right? And so that is why. But yes, anytime you buy Radiance Rescue or my Hydro Glow, it's gonna be like this, and even my body butters, it's gonna be in a jar like this, all right? And so I just want to show you guys so you can kind of know. All right. But also I have this here for a reason. All right. Because I'm actually going to put this on in front of you guys. Now, for my listeners, I apologize that you're not really able to see it. But however, anytime you want to get a visual of what I'm doing, definitely go over to, I have two YouTube channels that you can check out. One being Keke's YouTube channel. You can go over there, or you can even go over to Beauty After 40 with Keke. You can go check out either one of those channels to get a better visual of what I'm doing. All right, because I'm incorporating it in a lot of my podcasts, where a lot of my episodes is going to be more of a visual as well as an audio. All right, I'm starting to do that now. All right. Now, not every episode, I'm going to be honest, not every episode is going to be that way. But best believe all my episodes is definitely going to be audio for sure, for sure. But there's going to be episodes where I'm definitely trying to incorporate more video as well. All right. And so definitely, if you want to get a video or a visual of what I'm talking about, and if I'm showing things, then definitely go to either one of those YouTube channels. Also, you can check out my Facebook business page, which is called Keke Beauty Care Expert. So if you're not over there, definitely follow that page. Definitely like that page. I would truly appreciate it. But that is definitely a good way to connect with me, to get to know me more. And of course, my podcast page. I can't leave that one out. Okay, it is Keke's Talk. All right, and I do Keke's Talk do have its own very own Facebook page. All right, so you can definitely go over to that page as well and follow and like that page too, because I don't want to leave that page out. But definitely when I'm doing any type of video, I'm trying to make sure I help you guys out on ways on how you can be able to watch my podcast visually as well. Right. And so those will be the ways: Keke Beauty Care Expert Facebook page, Keke YouTube channel, and then also Keke Beauty After 40 with Keke. Beauty After 40 with Keke. All right. So yes, so those are the places where you can go to get more of a visual of if I'm showing anything, if I'm talking about anything, whatever the case may be. All right. I just want to say that. Now I want to go ahead and try Radiance Rescue. Now I'm falling in love with Radiance Rescue. And so yes, I'm a big believer on my products, because if I'm going to sell anything to you guys, I'm going to best believe I'm using the product, right? And so I am true to the T when it comes to my skincare products, when it comes to any type of cosmetic products that I am talking about, and also selling. Best believe I'm using it, all right? Because otherwise, my philosophy is if I'm not using it, then there is no need for me to be trying to sell it to you. All right. There's no need for me to be trying to sell it to you if I'm not actually using it myself. Right. That's my philosophy. That's what I believe in. All right. That's what I truly believe in doing and how I operate. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let me try this. So Radiance Rescue. So I'm gonna apply it on my hand and arms, and it definitely needs it because I've washed my hands and I need moisture. Right, just like what I was telling you moms and grandmas and aunties. And I don't really want to leave out dads, even dads. I mean, you probably, same goes for you. You took your kids to school, or your kids caught the bus, or your kids walk, however the case may be. You may need some you know moisture cream, some of my Radiance Rescue, to come to the rescue for you as well. All right, so I don't want to leave you guys out either. All right, so let me go ahead and apply this here, and this is how it looks, and hopefully you guys can see it. And I'm applying it in my arm because my arms is literally kind of on the dry side. All right, so like I was saying, it does have your jojoba oil, and hopefully you guys can see it really good. But it does, and I'm just rubbing it in. But oh my goodness, and it feels really, really good, y'all. Kid you not. Now I did apply this all over my my legs this morning. after I got out the shower, I applied it on my legs, applied it on my, chest and my stomach and everything. So yes, y'all. So I definitely, like I said, I definitely use my stuff. All right. But what I was about to say, and see, look how it looks now compared to, I don't know if you saw how my arm was looking before I used it, but it was looking on the dry side, and now it looks more moisturized. All right. And so, what I love about my product, well, specifically right now, I just want to kind of focus on Radiance Rescue. But what I love about Radiance Rescue is, again, it has jojoba oil, it have vitamin C, which vitamin C, if you're dealing with any like areas on your skin that's dark and you want to brighten those areas up, definitely you want some vitamin C in your life. All right. Jojoba oil is such a good oil. It helps with keeping your skin moisturized. It has so many good benefits to jojoba oil. So you definitely want to do your own due diligence and do your own research and look these things up. All right. Vitamin E is also so good for the skin. It helps with if you're dealing with dry skin, if you're dealing with just what else I want to say besides that. If even if you're dealing with those fine lines, definitely start incorporating vitamin E into your skincare routine. All right, I think you would not regret. All right, so again, I just want to stress that with Radiance Rescue, if you're noticing dullness in your skin and you want to get your skin where it's not looking so dull, you want to use this. All right, and the best part, like I said about Radiance Rescue, it is for people who have sensitive skin, because all I do at this point is help people who have sensitive skin. Like those are like the people I seem like I'm gonna say drawn to. I don't know. I just seem like everyone I talk to they mainly tell me they have sensitive skin. All right. And so based on the amount of people that I've literally have talked to since I've been in the beauty industry, I have made it a mission to want to help people who do have sensitive skin, because in the marketplace, let's just face it, it's really hard to find products that is geared towards sensitive skin. So I feel like it's my job, all right, to make sure that I point everyone in the right direction and offer products that is for people who have sensitive skin. You don't have to worry about, okay, this is going to irritate my skin. I'm going to have a bad reaction. My skin is going to scream. You don't have to worry about any of that when you're working with me, when we're working together, I should say. You don't have to worry about those issues. All right. Not only that, I even teach a lot of my clients on how to do your own skin patch test, because that is important. I strive on that. I teach that faithfully, because it's important to do so. It's important to test products. You shouldn't just be guessing if this product is going to help you or not, or if it's going to irritate you. I mean, you should not have to be put in that position to have to guess or wonder, right? And so I teach my clients on how you do your own skin patch test, because that is important. All right. Also, I even go as far as teaching order application when it comes to skincare, because that is important. All right. I've been there. I've been there where I didn't know order application, didn't know what comes next as far as when you're applying skincare. And that can be scary. And also that can be put you in a position where you don't want to use it because you don't know the order it goes, right? I've been there. I've done that. All right. So I know the feeling. All right. So what I'm saying at the end of the day is, if you are uncertain when it comes to cosmetic products or, skincare products, if you're like uncertain on anything regarding it, definitely reach out to me, as long as you don't have a beauty consultant, of course, because I definitely um, always want to put that disclaimer out. If you have a beauty consultant, then consult them. All right. But if you don't, I'd be happy to work with you. I'd be happy to help you in any area that you may be struggling with, or any concerns you could be having. I'm here to help in any way I can. All right. I just want to say that because it's true. All right. So at the end of the day, I am a beauty therapist. All right. I've been a beauty therapist for 2 years. In October of this year will make 3 years. All right. So I've been with Mary Kay. And so I am a beauty consultant with Mary Kay. All right. But also, I took it up on myself that I wanted to educate myself more when it came to cosmetic products. So, yes, I did took it a step further, took some online training classes to learn more about the beauty industry, to learn more about skincare, to learn more about ways on how I can help my clients. Because at the end of the day, my customers, I feel like my customers come first, and I want to help you. I want to be in a position to be able to answer any question that you may have, where I won't, where I'm not, like feeling like, okay, I can't answer that question or whatever. Now, am I going to be able to answer every single question? No, even though no matter. So what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is that it doesn't matter if you are certified in anything or not. There's going to be something, because we're imperfect. We're not perfect. So there are going to be times where people, going to ask you something that you still may not know. All right. But even if that's the case, then be honest with that person. Tell them you don't know, but you will do your due diligence and, research it or find out, or ask someone that is able to answer that question. Hopefully, all of that is making sense, because I'm not trying to confuse nobody. But at the same time, I'm just want to let y'all know where I'm coming from and just be very transparent as possible with you guys. But yeah, so like I was saying, I just took it a step further. I wanted to be able to answer my clients' questions the best of my ability and not feel like a fraud, if that makes sense. So I wanted to take it a step further, learn more about skincare, because I didn't know anything, y'all. I was like, I joined the beauty industry because I wanted to, because I wanted to put myself in a position where I wanted to help people, help women out there feel confident, feel like they don't have to hide their skin, but I wanted to put myself in a position where I could be helpful, right? And so once I did that, I'm being honest, I don't know anything about skincare. I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't using any skincare whatsoever, except for from time to time. Occasionally, I was using Noxzema and Claricel, and I would only use those products when I did get flare-ups, okay, because I am acne prone, so I would deal with flare-ups a lot, right? And so when my flare-ups happen, I would use these products, but I was doing it wrong, y'all. I was using the products after the flare-up when really I should have been using the products the entire time, right? And so if I was doing it wrong, I know there's probably like millions and millions of people out there doing it wrong as well, all right? And so I just want to put myself out there to the point where I am helping, making a difference for a lot of women, but not just women, even men, because men have skin too, right? And men have to care for their skin just as much as ladies, all right? So yes, there's going to be time to time where you're hearing me, speaking to the ladies, but also I don't want to leave men out. I really don't, because again, y'all men, y'all have skin, and I'm aware of that. And so yes, I definitely not only want to help women, but I want to help men as well, because there is a lot of men out there that do have sensitive skin as well. And probably just feel just as much as a woman do when it comes to there's lack of cosmetic products in the marketplace. When I mean marketplace, I really just mean in different stores, your local stores, wherever they may be. When you go there, it's hard to find products for sensitive skin. And the products that is there, a lot of times is just really hard to distinguish which one is for sensitive skin versus which one is not. And a lot of times that can be confusing because there's no one that you can really ask. I mean, the workers that are the employees that are in the stores, a lot of times they're busy, right? They're busy either at the register, ringing people up, or the ones that are that's not on a register, maybe they are helping someone else, all right? And so a lot of times you don't want to feel like you're a bother, and you don't want to hold nobody up, or you don't uh sometimes you might feel like your question is a dumb question, so therefore you just restrain from asking someone, for assistance or help. So I've been there. I get it. All right. I really, really do. And so a lot of times there's also shortage where, you go in these stores, there's hardly no employees there. There might be just two people there. There might be just be three people there. Whereas there's a lot of customers inside the store. I've been there and done that as well, where there's like 15, 20, 30, or even over 100, depending on which store you're in, right? And again, not enough employees. So when you're in that type of position, yes, that's going to keep you from asking someone, or if you are asking someone, they a lot of time don't have the knowledge. They'll say, I don't know. Which, you do want them to be honest. You don't want them faking it and lying like they know when they don't. But, you do want them to be honest. So, a lot of times they don't know. And if they don't know, they don't know, right? So what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is, if there's a way where you can keep a beauty consultant, like, I want to say in your gym bag, but not in your gym bag. I'm just gonna say in your contacts, because that sounds better than in your gym bag, right? I don't want to make it sound like, that you can just, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that or table that, right? What I'm trying to say is, you can you can you can make sure that if you have a beauty consultant where you can put in your contact list, all right, and be able to contact, just like you contact your doctor, just like you contact your dentist. When sometimes when we having go through a dental issue, what we do, we automatically call our dentist, right, or whoever can see us, right? Same thing about, for your kids. If your kids get sick, you call their pediatrician, right? Okay. What if you're having a emergency with your hair? I don't know. You need your hair done or whatever because of an event or something. Something is coming up and it's important. And you need your hair done. Who do you call? You call your hairstylist, right? So just like you contact your hairstylist, like you contact your nail lady, whatever the case may be, all right, it needs to be the same way when it comes to your skin. You need to be able to have a beauty consultant you can contact and ask if you have a question, you have a concern about anything. It should be like that for related to beauty, all right? So that's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, all right? So I'm basically saying at the end of the day, I am offering my services to you guys, all right? So if you don't have a beauty consultant, I'd be happy to be your beauty consultant. And I'd be happy to even allow you to contact me if you're in the need of anything, all right? If you need something to help with moisturizing your skin, you need something to help if you're starting to deal with flare-ups, whatever the case may be, I am here. And I'm just letting you guys know that I'm here to help in any way possible. All right. Hopefully, hopefully that all makes sense. All right. Because I can get pretty darn lengthy, and I'm not trying to get too lengthy here. All right. So if you want to get your hands on Radiance Rescue Moisture Cream, you can grab it directly from me at Keke Beauty Care Cosmetics. All right. So let's make sure this school year starts with healthy skin and happy hearts. All right. All right. I want you guys to have a beautiful, blessed day. All right. All right. Bye.